For those that are just now joining the chat, tomorrow night we will be joined, hopefully, barring any unforeseen circumstances, we will be joined by the always gracious, the always helpful, always kind and generous, but very violent, Sinicia Estrada. That'll be at 5 p.m. Las Vegas time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we're going to chop it up about her top-ranked debut, potentially unifying at either minimum weight or light flyweight, because there's a lot of movement at those weights. Y vamos a ver lo que pasa, Martín, que lo que es, manín.
Saludos, Jules, ¿cómo andamos?
Es lo mismo, manín. Yo dije que por tanta mierda que está diciendo Stephen Fulton, que él quiere MJ, que él quiere Inui, manín, tú no hiciste nada to make those fights happen. Ninguno de los dos. Y ahora que este muchacho is about to move up in weight, ¿qué es lo que tú estás haciendo? Te va para el 126. Come on, be like
ya se está acabando el año, tienes que hacer algo.
Eso es lo que, pero es que eso se sabe. Like, I've been said it, bro, that I'm like, look, I would like to give him the benefit of the doubt. I would like to believe him, but what I see is Inui is gonna move up in weight, and when he does, you're gonna go to featherweight, bro. You're not even gonna be there. And when he becomes your mandatory, you probably, if you don't vacate, then you will have already vacated. So toda esa mierda de que no, que yo quiero Inui, y no, que I don't care, I'll go to Japan. Bullipeo, maning. None of that shit is gonna happen. Bullipeo.
Kind of reminds me of Dudu Andrew, man, saying, all them fights, you're gonna let him go. Someone moved up. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. Like, lo que los managers y los boxeadores y los promotores no entienden es que people don't have patience para esa clase de mierda. Like, are you gonna fight or you not gonna fight? ¿Para qué tú vas a pelear con ese tipo otra vez?
Exactly.
Si tú le ganaste a ese tipo, no es verdad. Tú le ganaste, no es verdad. Why are you fighting him again? So you don't fight him. Eso es lo que es. You didn't do shit. Tú no hiciste nada. Like, I know that MJ tiene su culpa también because, well, you didn't do anything either to get Stephen Fulton in the ring, pero MJ wasn't the one que estaba hablando mierda. Ese tipo ni habla inglés. I don't think that dude speaks English. Pero él no fue, he wasn't the one that was talking all the flash shit. You was talking all the flash shit. Y ese tiempo entero that y'all both been there, unified champions, what did you actually do to get MJ in the ring? Nada. Drew, what it do? We got Reyes in the building. We got Julio.
The shit's comedy, though, Jules, because if it's about legacy and getting the bag, the only fight for Fulton to take is the Inoue fight.
Or MJ.
Well, no, I'm saying the Inoue fight kills both two birds with one stone.
I'm going to tell you
legacy and you get the biggest bag.
I'm going to tell you why I say MJ. If they would have done everything, and I mean everything, that they needed to do to get MJ in the ring, maybe you beat MJ and you become undisputed. And if you become undisputed, y'all need to give me a big bag. Y'all want me to go to Japan, right? Okay, I don't got a problem. I'll go. But you need to pay me. Esa pelea, Inui versus Fulton in America, even for undisputed, it's not a big money fight. It's not.
Not at all.
But in Japan, if you're willing to go and you have all those belts, yeah, that's a big money fight.
Jules, in Japan, it's an Amazon Prime pay-per-view.
Eso es lo que estoy diciendo. Pero él gastando tiempo, hablando mierda, and you saw que I was patient, bro. I didn't start criticizing. Oh no, este tipo está hablando, este tipo un bultero. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Pero yeah, el año, it came and it went. And what did you do to get him in the ring? What did you do? Nada.
All he said was tell MJ to fight me. Like, bro, you didn't try to negotiate. You didn't do nothing. Nada.
Don't kid yourself. Fighting Figueroa again, nobody cares, bro.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. The ratings for that fight were not big to begin with. Nobody cares. Es otra pelea que no tiene punto. There's no point.
And like my super chat says, Jules, they're really just crossing their fingers to see they'll get a budget, but they don't even know how much they're going to get.
Yeah, por eso que están salvando toda esa pelea para el año que viene. That's why they're saving them, because they know they don't have the budget right now to do anything. They're all that shit. Tim Tszyu, Jermel Charlo, Plant versus Benavidez, Oshaki Foster versus Ray Vargas. Toda esa mierda que ellos están haciendo is on the premise that, okay, next year, hopefully we'll get a budget and we'll be able to pay for some of these fights. Y no te la pierdas también that some of them shits are going to be pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Plant versus Benavidez is probably going to be a pay-per-view. Yes. I don't think that's going to be.
We don't even know, Jules. We don't even know. They don't know how much their budget's going to be.
The other thing is, even if they get a budget,
like, let me ask you this, Jules, real quick. If you're over there, Bob Backish, and the CFO Naveen, are you going to give them the same budget you gave them in 2022?
No, because you didn't perform. You didn't perform. If I'm them, honestly, if I were Bob Backish, and I don't think Bob Backish micromanages, by the way. I don't think he's that close to it. I think the most he probably does is he looks at the numbers and makes a decision off of that. Like, I don't got to talk to y'all, right? I'm going to look at this and I either see promise or I don't. And I'm like, if you Bob Backish, why would you approve 80 million or 100 million to Showtime's boxing budget when this is what it got you in 2022? Why? It doesn't make sense financially. Now I'm gonna go to Leo. There go Franchon. Yo, y'all gotta drop off. There go Franchon. Franchon. Everybody clap. It's Franchon Crews.
Talk that shit, girl.
Oh hell!
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you. Talk that shit. Talk about it. We see April Hunter talking wild shit. Savannah talking wild shit. Let's talk about it.
Listen, I'm laying there. I had a long, successful weekend, right? These bitches did not have that energy when I was in London, right? April can't even fight. My sparring partner will beat her ass. Like, she can't even talk. Like, I put her ass in the corner. And Savannah, you ain't said nothing to me in like 2 years. Now, because you got your ass whooped, you got your belt took, now you want to come to me. Like, please stop. Stop.
Now, I got questions for you. This is the first time I've had the pleasure of speaking to Franchon, and I got questions. The first thing I'll say is, would you be willing to go to the UK for that fight with Savannah if the people at Boxer make you an offer?
If that money is right, of course. Like, of course. I'm not, y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. You feel what I'm saying? And I believe in myself 100%. Even if you look what Clarissa went through, that shit wasn't fair. A lot of stuff wasn't fair for her, but I know how I'm built and I'm about legacy. The only way she'll beat me is them trying to cheat me. So.
Because for me, it's like, well, that's the fight. Like, we know that the major players between 160, 168, and even 175 is you, is Hannah Gabriels, which is another fight I would like to see you have. It's you, it's Hannah Gabriels, it's Clarissa, obviously, Savannah, obviously. I seen you came up on Christina Hammer, and that's a fight that I want to see, but have there actually been any preliminary talks to do the fight?
Well, I've been my own boss for a long time, and now I have a partner and my manager, Peter Kahn. So I'm going out, I'm striving for legacy. I want to fight names. I want to fight people who actually fought people. And as far as Christina Hammer, she unfollowed me on Instagram, and I don't even think she want that kind of smoke. I think a lot of these girls just want notoriety and just to be like they doing something. But I'm trying to win. That's what I'm here for, to win and make money.
Wow.
I like that stuff. You got Peter. Peter's gonna help you get the bag.
Yeah.
But like, these girls don't want to play. They just want to. They don't want to do what it takes to reach glory.
They're not built like me. The thing is, they've been protected their whole career. Like, they've been protected, they've been uplifted, they've been supported. I came in on the B side. I made my own way for my own success. So I mean, they can try, but
she blocked you because I seen the week of the fight. I seen that you caught it. You caught her outside the fight, and and it looked like it was all love for real. Just outside looking in, it looked like it was all love. Like, yeah, I want to fight. You want to fight? Let's get it on. You telling me that since that she blocked you?
She unfollowed me. We used to follow each other. Like, of course, number one, I'm a lady, right? And I'm a businesswoman. Unless you do something to me personally, like, it's a few people I might pull up on and you'll see the old me come out, but I'm professional and I'm here to make fights and make money. Yeah, she unfollowed me.
Then that tells us what we need to know, because that's not no, it do. It's like, look, after the fight, at the Hugh Me Choi, she had her fight over there in South Korea, right? And
Yeah.
Alicia had her fight with Michaela. They
Yeah.
corresponded on I think it was Instagram, and it was all love. Like it wasn't nothing like that. Like, yeah, I'm gonna unfollow you. The fact that okay, when you seen me, it was all love. When you see, it wasn't no rah-rah shit, no disrespectful shit.
Yeah.
You seen me, no disrespectful shit. You go home, you want fight. That tell me like, you don't want to fight.
It's like this. It's like this. Even with Savannah, this bitch act like I ain't exist for like 2-3 years, right? I've known her since the amateurs. I fought her before Clarissa. Like we have unfinished business, right? And then whoever they have, they flunkies on Twitter talking about a weak ass offer. Like I've been unified champ before she even got a belt. So you can't come at me with no slight stuff. And as you can see, I was reaching for higher. I was reaching for undisputed. What I look like fighting for a little bit of money against a bitch with no belts. Like, come on, right? And now you want to reach out, now you want to talk, and that's not even your character. You see how it was coming. I came up still respectful, but I'm
Yeah,
right there
you was ringside. I
in
seen
your
because I seen the
country
video.
pulling up. Like, let's do it. You know who I am. You know who your people know my people. Like, let's stop. Everybody want to move under the radar. Everybody want to act like they doing something. But at the end of the day, all roads lead to me. You don't get no belt unless you go through me.
Yeah, because the way I see it, I don't know what Clarissa going to do next. Like, I don't know if she's going to do the PFL thing. I don't know, you know what I mean? Because I know she has a contract and a relationship with them too. So I don't know if she's going to do that or are they going to try to do the second fight. But the way I see it, well, if Boxer not going to do a rematch with Clarissa, the next fight to make, honestly, is a Franchon Crews fight. That's the next logical fight to make.
It makes sense. It makes sense. I just need all the ducks in a row. First of all, make sure my check is correct. Make sure ain't no cheating ass gloves. Make sure it's drug testing. Make sure it's neutral. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I think I'm with the shit. No, I'm with the shit because the other thing is you coming over as a champion. So it's like, put it this way, right? You got a fighter that's coming off a loss, and I ain't no bullshitter. I do like Savannah. I like how she fight. I ain't no bullshitter. I don't double talk. I like how she fight. But if you look at the situation, okay, how can we make this fight happen? Well, Boxer, your fight is coming off a loss, right? So you gotta sweeten the pot for Franchon because Franchon got the belts. Moreover, she would be the champion that's traveling. Look, unbeknownst to most, Savannah can't come to America. She can't.
I know, cause her coach that team is a little shady, and I'm going off of facts. Facts.
I ain't going to say no incriminating shit.
I'm gonna speak on it because it's factual, and I'm the most politically correct person out, and I don't speak on anything unless it's facts. When she can get her ass over to America, which she can't, then we can have a lot of fun. But right now, the only option is going over there. But ain't nobody.
And the bread is over there. The bread is over there because Boxer got the bread. They got to make fights. Sky Sports, for those that don't know, is the equivalent of like Fox in America. It's a big network over there. So they got money. They got plenty of money.
Her Boxer dude even told me. I said, well, talk to my manager. So it look, long as they can match my stipulations, that's not crazy. It's just, you know what I've been through. Make sure it's right. You know, I'm fighting for money and legacy. I ain't got time to play games.
Now I got another question. It's about to get spicy. Got another question. It's a little known unbeaten fighter. I only know about her because I'm a fucking nerd. And then I have no problem admitting that shit.
And listen, but I'm gonna stop you in your tracks, and that's a problem. For you to even bring somebody up to me that you only know because you search for them, that's a problem.
I'm gonna tell you how I know about them. I seen the picture with you, Michaela, Tiara, Marlene, the whole amateur team, right? It's a picture of y'all when y'all was young a couple years ago before y'all went pro.
I'm still young.
Younger, plural. I mean, all right, bang. I seen the picture. And I seen, Raquel Miller. She was there. You know what I mean? In the picture. And I know the stories. I know all all the stuff. I done heard all this stuff. And I just wanted to ask, how viable is that fighter as an opponent for you? Because that's another good fight. It is. That those kind of rivalries, like Baumgartner versus Mayer, Shields versus Marshall, those rivalries make for the best fights. And I just know y'all don't get along. I know that.
I mean, she on her journey. I'm on my journey. Like, I, I can't be like, oh, I hate that. Like, it ain't even. I'm grown. She grown. She lost her mother. I lost my mother. We just don't vibe, and that's cool. But I respect what she doing. She's a good fighter, and if that happens, it happens. But right, what I'm trying to honestly is no financial value in that fight. And as I
Mm.
stated again, I'm in a point where I could pick and choose what I want to do. And right now, I want to make money and I want to fight bigger fights. I have no problem fighting her down the line. I have no problem if the offer's correct. Even her promoter, Marv Nation, I seen him in the WBO convention. I said, talk to Peter. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I see she at 68 now. She used to campaign at 54. I remember about 3-4 years ago
And
she was at
60. She got a
54.
belt at 60. I mean, that's good for her. I feel like these girls need to fight each other too.
I agree. I agree. Like she could stand to be a little bit more active. Oh, somebody sending some love. Will says, "We love you, Franchon." All
I
right.
love you too. I love you too. Listen, at the end of the day, I am truly about women's empowerment. Um, like even this thing that happened tonight with April and Savannah, I was a bit taken aback. Like, you can say what you want to say in boxing, but now you trying to attack my talent. Like, bitch, I got more talent in my thumb that you got in your whole body. Like, what you mean culture? What is you saying? Like,
It looked like, and I be trying to be like, I be trying to be in the middle, because if I'm not in the middle, then I'm gonna be biased, feel me? So I'm gonna be in the middle. It did look kind of like, I seen the shit. I seen the picture. I'm like,
come on now. What you mean embracing the culture? Just because you fucking, yeah, y'all lame and basic, don't get mad at me. Cause I know for sure my fashion show was diverse. I had white, I had Pakistani, I had black, I had male, I had female. So what are you saying? I go across the whole board. What are you saying?
you know what you could do? You could use that as ammunition. Use that as ammunition. Hey, yo, Ben, your girls is talking, well, fly shit. Why don't you just throw me some bread and I come beat the shit out their ass on
Cause
your
I don't chase side track. My money's still gonna clear. I'm good.
I
They
think
know what
this.
time it is. They know what time it is.
I seen her fight with Kirsty Babington, right? Going into that fight, I was
Who?
like,
April?
yeah, I seen, and I'm like, going into that
Yo,
fight, I was thinking like she gonna win. I was
yo,
surprised when she lost. I'm like,
listen. I was ringside at who was the girl she fought on Savannah's card.
man, I don't even know that woman,
That was
man.
like some plumped up featherweight, and the featherweight was working her like she was getting laughed out. Listen, if that fight ever happens with me and Savannah, I will put my sparring partner on her. My sparring partner has one fight. My sparring partner will stop her. Like,
Mm,
she can't
mm.
talk to me, yo. Like, she can't. So
Now, give me a little bit of insights, because I follow the careers of all the fighters very closely, and I know that
mhm.
ahead of the Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano fight, there was a report that you had signed the Matchroom. But was that a multi-fight deal? Like your next fight, can we expect it to be on Matchroom in the Zone, or are you now a promotional free agent?
I'm working. That's all I can say. I don't I
All
don't I don't speak on things. I don't speak on things until it's in black and white. Like, I don't even talk about those things. But I'm my
right.
own. Just know, me and Peter, we good.
Yeah, I'm just checking. I'm just, because that's what I have to do. That's what I do on the channel. I try to keep everybody
Listen,
updated and
cause
informed.
it's a full moon and I'm still recharging. I'll have some fight news very, very soon. So
Okay.
everybody just chill. I'm doing what I do, and 2023 is gonna be lit.
I'm glad that you said that. What you said about Christina Hammer. I'm glad you told me that, because I was wondering about that. Like, it's kind of like, and I'm not trying to be partial, but I'm like, well, it seems like she's just kind of pussyfooting around, because she been at 68. To my knowledge, she been at 68 for over a year.
She
Over
had
a
two
year.
fights and they don't mention my name. And
That's what.
I'm like, what
And
am
you
I supposed?
undisputed. You
What is
undisputed. So it's like, if you at
exactly?
68, you have to kind of fight Franchon.
And the thing is, right, you got some people at 68 that haven't fought nobody. They still fighting in gyms and they not even fighting real true super middleweights saying my name. Then you have established fighters like a Christina Hammer who's faced the likes of Tori Nelson and Clarissa Shields and other champions, but you won't say my name. So it's just like, what's a girl to do?
I think she would sooner fight. The way I see it, and I said this a year ago when I seen she really over a year ago when I saw that she moved up to 68. That if anything, she'll probably try to get Aline in the ring. Even now, I think she would try to get Aline in the ring.
That's bad too. Like Aline Sutterroos is a good fighter. And she big and strong. Like people.
But you know what she gonna use against Aline? Aline is a late starter in the sport. For those that don't know, she transitioned from a different sport. And you know, Christina, she got experience. She been in the sport many years. That's why I figured she probably gonna go after Aline, and they'll probably do it in Germany because her promoter's a German-based.
That makes sense. But people like all these people that's talking, they got more experience as a pro than me.
That's
you
true.
Know, I only got what like I don't even know.
But you got the Emmy background that they don't have, though.
It don't matter. Pro is still different.
No, I know, but if they acting squirrely, that's why. Like they know, like yeah, she probably only got X amount of pro fights, but amateur wise, yeah, she got an amateur background. Christina, to my knowledge, she tried recently because they started letting the pros try out.
That's whack. And that's
it is though. It is though. Like it is. It's like fam. Like what y'all do? Like what are you doing, yo? Like why you trying to be an amateur? You've been a champion already in the pros. What you do? That's wild to me, man.
And then you see she got handled by a person people didn't even know. But look. I'm going to recharge, and I enjoyed this time. And I ain't gonna give too much energy to these girls. I'm focused on my career in boxing, outside of boxing, and helping others. That's all I want to do right now.
I appreciate your time, Franchon. You are always welcome on the channel. We could set something up a little bit more because this wasn't like this. I just wanted to test the waters. Like, yo, if I shoot Franchon a link, is she gonna jump on? So I really appreciate you jumping in.
I had to blow this steam off. I'm the type like, look, I ain't emotional, but don't sell no tickets unless you want me to cash them. Like, please. But
you know, so no, that's why. Because I knew I'm like, I could probably send her link right now because I know she angry. She a little bit angry, a little bit of steam to blow.
Disturbing my beauty rest. That's all. But I'm gonna let you go, and I appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Always welcome.
Right. Good night.
All right, now, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get back to the WBC convention and a lot of the fights that they ordered. That a lot of them fights. It's just like 2017. It's just like that. They ordered a lot of fights. But like 70% of the fights that they ordered, they actually didn't happen because they involve several fighters that fight on different platforms. They got different promoters, and the issues don't change just because the WBC orders it. So if they order Steven